Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're watching the rerun, you're very welcome to subscribe, give me a like, share this video. Here we have Lele. Beautiful, typical doll from my state. A little bit distracted. I'm setting the volume of the phone and the chat ready. There are a lot of people streaming right now, so I'm not expecting an audience. I really just want to get a hang of streaming again and try to be more consistent. So I'll keep this one under 50 minutes. So it will be easy to get the replay or rerun. And I just want to show you what I've been doing in the last month. This is the last weekend in January. So I finished the Freshen It Up and the Makers Creative Collab by PM Art Studio with this project. Of course, I need to restore this one. It's not ready, but you can get to see the poor state that they have. The sun literally ate the tissue paper, and I was not careful enough to use a varnish. This is coming off, so I should have been more careful with these ones because they have got a special memory for me. I made these while I was recovering from a surgery, and I was blind from one eye, and I was really getting tired of listening to the radio. I couldn't watch TV, I couldn't do anything. But the doctor told me, oh, you can do something handy. Just take enough breaks, even if you are just using one eye, you can do this. So my mom helped me cutting the tissue paper. So this project, it's really, really in my heart because my mom is not anymore with me. It's going to be 3 years since she left. So that's why I'm restoring them, and I'm using material that she left, of course. So this was the original one, the original state in which they are 24, close to 25 years old. And this one's in process. The green part is ready. And the petals are still in progress with a little bit of orange, a little bit of kind of sunburned yellow here, but it's not going to be that visible the moment I put this very bright yellow. At the back, you can still see the paper mache reinforcement that, of course, this one is going to get. And finally, this one is almost ready. It has got paper mache all over it to restore the petals, tissue paper for the colors. And my mom used to make jewelry with crystal beads and some other little things. So I found a box with all her materials, and I thought about adding these to the sunflower. Hi, Jasper. Come on in. Welcome. So that's my restoring project, from this to this in between, and this one that is finished. I need to varnish these. So that's going to be the next stage. I need to get a very good varnish so these flowers can hold another 24-year period. They have been here with me 24 years. So this is the restoring thing. It takes time, of course, to be working with tissue paper. You can see a little bit of the process in the Streamathon video from December the 31st. I was one of the first ones to stream December the 31st. So the video is somewhere there in my channel. And I show you the process there. So this is still going to get a little bit more time there. Okay. Excellent, Jasper. There you go. I'm not planning to be long streaming, so don't worry about it. I'm also working with Sharpies. I'll try not to flash where I work, but I'm also working on this, and I'm testing different varnishes. This is mine, of course, and these are metallic Sharpies. So this one has got gold and bronze, and I'll probably add a bit of silver. And I'm testing this one because I don't want the Sharpie to come off, and I've been scratching this one. Next time I'm going to try and wash it, because a co-worker asked me to repaint this one. I had originally done this one before, but because of the heavy use she gives her cup, this just faded. So I'm repainted this one with more colors, gold, silver, and I'll probably add a little bit of bronze. And so far this varnish is working very well. So I just need to test it with some dish soap and probably try to scrub it a little bit. And if it works properly, I just varnished a small section here, then I'll go ahead and varnish everything. So this one has got a design all around, top and bottom. I just need to put 2 more butterflies here, big ones, and maybe a small one here, probably a tiny one here, and that will be it. You can see mine is very dusty. Don't take it to school because I always lose my things at school. So I try to keep everything like just one thing that I need to carry. So this one's another project in the making. So let me take this back to the shelf and put the other one where I can continue working. Okay. And I've also been playing along with the 365 book that Beth is promoting on her channel. So I have a lot of papers pasted and here in order to do all the little details as they are drawing numbers from the list. I have some of them finished. I'm experimenting here with paper, markers, colors. So you can get to see I've got a lot of empty pages here. There was another one here and I couldn't find it. Oh yeah, the smiley animals. this one that it's about to be finished, and I need to put the date. Finished this one yesterday, so I think I can go ahead, find my black, and put the date. So in Mexico, we normally put the day first, the month in between, and then the year. So this one's ready. Let me see what else I have. Some squares, the sky. Somewhere I had a postcard, but I don't know where it is. Here it is, a postcard. I have to check the rerun of the live streaming yesterday to see if they did something on this book. And if they did, I'll have to catch up. And then I said, oh my God, I shouldn't say that, but I said that I was not going to buy any more like stupid things and just save my money for art material. But there she goes. Hi, Lucy, welcome, coming in. And there I went to the store, and this was 50% off. So I like the movie. I'm not a big fan of small dolls. I prefer Playmobil, but oh my God, it's damaged, but it's complete. I mean, the set is complete. So I was like, okay, it's half price. It was like close to $30, originally $80. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get the dolls. No, take away my credit card from me, please. I don't want to use it anymore. But anyway, they're very, very cute dolls. The movie, it's really nice if you watch it both in English and Spanish. The Spanish dubbing is so cool. But I think what I really like about the Encanto movie is the music. The music is just fantastic. It's beautiful music. And I have seen the movie twice, so I'll probably watch it again. And last week I finished the January Dragon. It's the January Dragon. I don't want it to glare that much because, you know, I'm using Prismacolor and they build a little bit of wax on top of paper, and this paper is not the best. So January Dragon is done, and it's time to start the February Dragon. And I'm using office supplies, not the best office supplies. I'm using the cheapest bicolors you can get. Office Max, Office Depot. These are very waxy, and I think they're not going to do very well here. And I also found in my color pencil stash these two colors that are as old as I am. It's probably 45, 50 years old. So, wow. Anyway, so I like this book. I have the other two books by Selina Fennec. And the thing that I like is that you have two images. So I have the one of fairies and I have the one of mermaids. And anyway, okay. So there you go. So here we are. And I'm going to be using white charcoal for part of the whites. I'm going to try and test it, you know, for the highlights. and see if it works. If it doesn't work, well, I have another twin image to work with. I want the unicorn to be in the blue kind of thing, and the dragon to be in the red part. This is a tip, Jasper, that I got from Lisa Mitrokin, and it's supposed to preserve the whitest areas. It looks much better when you're using gray paper or toned paper, but I just want to experiment and see if I can do white on white and just put a little bit of white areas here. And then, what is the other wing? Oh, here. She likes roses a lot, and this dragon looks a lot like the previous one. The only difference is the wings, but the scales and everything. I got this one from Amazon. Is the Koh i Noor. Let me see if it focuses. If not, I write it in the chat. Okay, is the Koh i Noor white. Let me see. Oh, it's not typing. Oh, yes, of course. It's Korean, I think. And it has got a beautiful. So this is the brand. Let me send it. Okay. So it's white coal or white charcoal. It has also got a semi brand here. That is the Joconda brand. Okay, so there it goes. And yeah, this previous dragon, the butterfly dragon, is Prismacolor and Pentel. You can find shorts of this one during all January. All January I was recording shorts, like 15 to 1 minute. So I think that experimenting with a little bit of charcoal here is good. Let me put a little bit on the hooves here. I joined a group on Facebook that is everything about unicorns. And I think it's called We Are Unicorns, Jasper, if you want to check it out. But they do a lot of artificial intelligence images. They are amazing. But most of the unicorns are like, you know, rainbow colors and things like that. Not my favorite. Let me get... Sorry, I got away from my desk to get a Q-tip. The idea is trying to push a little bit of this charcoal onto the tooth of the paper so we can preserve the white that I just used. It's difficult to see because it's white on white, so I used a little bit here and here in the bony kind of wings. So anyway, but it's a nice group. I don't post much on Facebook, especially when I'm in groups, but I watch and I like a lot of images. It's one of the things that I like. So it's a fun group. I'll probably be brave and later on post some of the colorings there, but anyway. That's a very good question, Jasper. I am not sure. The law is very gray still because, you know, artificial intelligence learns from all the images, photos that are all there in the web. So I don't think it's still available to copyright things, but there are people who are making profits out of it. For example, if you want to buy coloring books, be very careful because there are a lot of artificial intelligence coloring books, and then you have images that make no sense. For example, if it's humans, they have um, 6 fingers, or they have 4 sets of hands or something like that. So anyway, I don't know. I don't like using artificial intelligence that much. When it came out, I used it a lot, just experiment to see the prompts and things like that. But no, I don't do that anymore. Okay. So I think still the images are awesome. I have accounts in not Midjourney, but I have accounts in DALI, and I have accounts in Leonardo dot artificial intelligence. And I like Leonardo a lot, but if you want to unblock a lot of like things to do with the images, you have to pay monthly, and sometimes it really doesn't work very well. So who knows? I'm going to use this one for the unicorn. I'm going to keep the chart. Okay, Lele can do something useful here, and she can keep my chart handy. And who knows? There are a lot of artists, let me tell you, Jasper, that I have a lot of contacts. And they are illustrators, professional illustrators, comic artists, and things like that. And they really don't like artificial intelligence because there is a site where you can go and check if you, as an illustrator, if you have been used for artificial intelligence training. And some of these contacts and friends have. So they are very upset about it because some people can type, create this image in the style of whoever, and they can profit, and it's not the original artist. So that's why they are very, very upset. And I know there is software. I don't remember the name right now, but there is software that now my friends are using. And when you upload your photos, you can use this app, and that is going to fool the artificial intelligence. So they won't be able to copy or use your images for training anymore. But we are, I don't remember the name, and most of the illustrators are asking people not to make that name so public, so they cannot find a way to make it unusable. So, and I think it's valid, as you said. Yeah, it would be very disappointing if you're trying to sell commissioned art or something like that to find out that somewhere in, for example, the Philippines, is typing your prompts and create this in the style of this illustrator, and then they are selling t-shirts, mugs, or whatever with something that they created artificially and it's not the original work of this artist. So just be careful when you buy material online. Etsy, even Amazon has got lots of books created by artificial intelligence, and some of them are very expensive, and I don't think it's fair for someone who doesn't even know how to draw or illustrate to making big money out of this, right? I use it for a reference, like for example, if I want to practice certain shading or certain colors, I generate something with my account in Dali or Leonardo, and then I go and create my own drawing, and then I color it, following more or less the guide of the lights and the colors. So that's what I use it for. I use it as a personal study, not to make profit. I hardly ever sell my things, and some people say that I should. And maybe I should. I have here something that I have shown before, but it's handy. This is an MDF wood, um, small little square. It's around 15 centimeters. I'm thinking probably 10 inches. Probably, I'm not good with inches. And this was made with a pyrograph. It's a small pen, and you can burn the wood. And later it was colored with ink tents and acrylics. So this was a practice. The wood was burned in the background, and a little bit of the shadows, especially the spots in this leopard. But I'll probably advertise things like this. But people later, they see your art and they want to get it as cheap as possible, like less than $10 for this. Okay. Yeah, well, this is a special tool, Jasper. It's made for wood burning. It's not the experiment that they are doing with other material. This one is a pen, literally a pen that you can burn, and you can decorate things with this. So this one is safe to use, but in order to use it, you need a very, very, very ventilated area, because the fumes of the wood are not safe to have around you. So I normally use a mask. I work with that in open air. So definitely, I wouldn't be doing this on YouTube streaming, because I'm in a closed studio. My window will not ventilate well enough. So not this time. Yeah, sometimes you get messages like that, but I don't sell digital copies of my art. Definitely not. And if I sell something, it has to be physical. It has to be like the leopard. It has to be something that is tangible, something that you can touch. What I can do later on, Jasper, is show you the pyrograph. It belonged to my mom. She created beautiful wood art. Like, for example, she could buy wood trays, and she would just use it to decorate it, and then use some alcohol inks to tint it a little bit. Somewhere, not here, I think, but somewhere around my father's house where I'm living right now, I still have got trays or something that maybe I can show you. And I'll show you the tool, of course, how you can regulate the temperature and test it. And I mean, it's also very relaxing, but definitely you need an open space to use a pyrograph. And they are quite handy, if you look for, let me see if I can type this one for you. If you look for pyrography art somewhere in the internet, um, you'll be able to see very talented artists doing beautiful things to decorate. So there is a good inspiration, definitely. Okay. unicorns are mostly white. That's why I'm not coloring this one that much. But I'm going to show you how this beautiful blue, very light blue, looks. So there you go. I'm not going to do lots of shadows on this one. Let me do something. I think I have here a box that I can put here underneath. I can push this a little bit higher for the camera to see. Yeah, my internet is very delayed. I'm trying to monitor my YouTube streaming, but anyway. I like it quite much, but I'm not sure if I want to use, I want to keep these just with those colors. This is another white Chinese charcoal that I got, but this one is very crappy, so I won't even recommend it. One of my cousins lives in Houston. He's moving to Spain in May, but he's going to bring some Prismacolor premieres to me. And I think that I'll miss when he's not in the USA. He's been there for probably 20 years or more. He's actually an American citizen working for American companies, but the same company he's working for offered him good position in Europe, practically in Madrid, in Spain. So he's moving. And the good thing is that if I need to go to Europe, now I have a base. I can land in Madrid and from there move around in trains or something. So I need to get my passport renewed. And of course, I want to renew my visa. So if I need art material, I can go to the closest destinations. I live very close to an airport that has daily flights to Houston, to Dallas, to Detroit, Atlanta. They just have this one here. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Jasper. See you around. Thank you for coming. Monitoring. It's been already 30 minutes. Wow. As I said, I don't keep my streams long because the reruns. Oh, I want to use this one. The Office Depot one for a darker shade here. I don't want this one to be realistic. It's going to be very, very cartoony look. And you will be having shorts on my channel as I continue updating this. So that's a good thing. I'll be recording with shorts and you'll be able to see how I make progress with this one. So the unicorn is ready. This is the darkest one that I have. So I'll go and work a little bit with the eye. So it doesn't have this kind of zombie look. And probably add this white is really doing a very good job on top of this office material. So Definitely I'm going to keep it in the stash. I have a box of these white ones, so I have enough for years to come. Okay. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you very much. I think unicorns are quite nice little creatures. Especially the color. Definitely. Okay, so let me think a little bit about the dragon. All my reds are very similar. So there's not really a big difference in the reds, except for this one, the oldest one. But I think I'm going to try and keep a very light red for the dragon. So could be this one. Or this one. Let's see. Let's check. So I'm going to use this one, the max one. Hi, Didi. Thank you very much. Thank you for the thumbs up. I hope you're having a good time with the granddaughter, with the niece. I'll be teaching when you stream tomorrow, but I'll try to be in your stream later on before you finish at around probably 9 a.m. your time, more or less, 9:30. Oh, okay, only Samantha. Oh, but anyway, if if she's still with you streaming tomorrow, that would be very nice to watch. But probably not, right? She's probably back in college. Yeah, I have my crazy set of classes tomorrow as well. Oh, cool. So I'll try to be there at around 9:30, more or less. When I finish my first class, I have a break. So I can finish like watching the second part of your stream, maybe the last hour or hour and a half. And then I have to go back to school. I come and go twice a day for my classes. So that's a lot of commuting, but my job is 10 minutes away from my house, so it's not really a big problem. To go, teach, come back, have breakfast, then go back and teach. And it's just 3 days a week. But anyway, let's see. Very light pressure here. I will pull these up so you can get to see that I start with a very, very light layer, especially because they are very waxy color, not the best colors around. But I hope I can do a good job here. This is the February dragon. And you will be able to see my updates in shorts. So make sure you subscribe, you like, you share. And if you have the book, let me show you the book. If you have this book, you can color along. Yesterday, I entered a Facebook group, coloring books, adults, or something like that. And I saw a color body dynamic, And I was like, oh, they are doing Kirby Rosanes. And they were choosing the book. And the book is Worlds Within Worlds. And I tried to look at all the stash that I have by Kirby Rosanes. I know I don't have that book. And I was telling a friend, we were messaging in WhatsApp and something. And she sent me a message. Send me your address. And I was like, oh, you already have it. No, but send it to me again. Okay, I did. So that was yesterday. Today in the morning, I got a notification from Amazon telling me that she bought the book for me. I said, this is a belated Christmas present because we haven't seen each other in a long time. So you can participate in the color buddy activity. And I was really happy. I was like, oh, thank you very much, my dear friend. She lives in Mexico City. We were co-workers at school and we were very good friends. So what she did for me was really, really nice. Because I was not really planning to get another book. I mean, I don't have a lot of coloring books and probably I shouldn't get more because I don't have space to keep them. And there are some books that I have not even started yet. So, but you cannot say no if somebody gives you a book, right? If it's a present, you just go and say, okay, thank you very much. Here we go. Okay. In the case, of Amazon DD, we normally use parcels. So normally here in Mexico, or the things that I can get from the US, from US Amazon, they normally use DHL. So it's safe. It's really safe to get things. At least I haven't had the situation with a lost parcel or something. So when I order from Amazon and the hub is in Mexico City, they come really, really fast. And if I order something from Amazon in the US, they normally send everything to Laredo in Texas. And from there, they fly it to the hub in Mexico City. And the moment it gets to Mexico City, I know that it's no more than 24 hours that I will get to Querétaro because we're very close. So far, Amazon has been very reliable. But yeah, I've made myself a promise not to buy things. But you didn't see this at the beginning. I went to HEB and this was on sale. And I just had to buy it. 50% off because it's damaged. Oh, I shouldn't buy those things, but anyway. I'm going to reorganize my finances and I'm going to keep just one credit card, and the one that I keep will be very, very well monitored, definitely. Because I cannot just go and buy things like that. No, no way. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one again. But anyway, I was telling the early people who are in the background that I liked the movie. The music, the soundtrack of Encanto is beautiful. And well, despite the differences, I can say that uh, people in Latin America kind of share a lot of things, and yeah, it was very interesting to see that in discount. And my dad was literally laughing because we were shopping for groceries, fruit, vegetables, and all the other things that we normally buy every week. And he was literally laughing at me. And he said, are you really going to buy the dolls? I said, yes, Dad. But but you don't have a contract yet. I don't care. It's 3 days before they pay me, so no problem. I'll use my credit card. And he was like, I'll pay them for you. I said, no, Dad, no, don't pay for that. Those are my crazy things, my kind of crazy stuff that I buy eventually. And I just told him, you just pay the groceries and I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm not so sure about this area, but I think it's part of the leg. Here, yes, I have part of the leg here. Where's the Office Depot thing? I forgot for this stream to take out, and I don't have it here, to take out something that I colored with these things in 2016, I think. But the next time I stream, I promise I'll show it to you. I mean, these little things look so innocent, but you can really do a lot of things. Oh, no, wait, I have something here. I thought this one was... This was an exercise from a class, and we were experimenting with this. Let me show you. This, the idea was to create a crocodile with this material and only this. And these were my first experiments. I don't want to knock my camera, sorry. These were my first experiments with these colors. And then finally, more sketches. And this was one of the ideas that I liked the most. I started experimenting with scoring different combinations with red and blue. I researched a little bit of references here, different backgrounds. And finally, this is the finished one. This is from 2014. And I'm going to see if you can see the detail, and later. So all this on mixed media paper, the experiment. Let me put this off a little bit. Oh, sorry, I moved this too fast. And I'm going to try to put it here so you can get to see it more or less complete. So Croc Mom and the babies. Yeah. So there you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Lucy. So yeah, these are my experiments with material as simple as this, right? Which is nice. So let me put this back on the screen. My dad is soon to come home. He went to walk his daily 4 miles. He's very fit, fitter than me, definitely. I kind of do stretches and some exercises. I use a treadmill at the gym that we have here, but I need to get fitter. So I'm thinking about going back to Zumba classes. But I need to start little by little again, because that's a big cardio exercise and I haven't done that for probably 6 years. 5-6 years probably. So I need to be really careful when going back to Zumba classes. So let me check my timing. 50 minutes. I think someone in our community also streams at around 1. So I'm going to keep my stream short today, but keep watching my channel for shorts, for using this material that we have here. I used charcoal for some highlights that they are not here yet to keep some areas white. So white charcoal. I'm using white Prismacolor for the unicorn. And I'm going to continue using this set of bicolors. So I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Thank you for coming. And if you are watching the replay, don't remember to, remember to give me a like, share, and of course, subscribe. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was Lori who was streaming, or I don't know. But anyway, I can see my dad coming. So he's going to be asking what's for lunch. So I'll probably see you around in another stream. We have Sandra streaming at 4, yeah, Eastern time. For me, would be 3. And then we have Anne Lar streaming as well today in the afternoon. And I think Mary will stream later at night. So see you around, guys. Thank you very much for coming. And have a nice afternoon. Take care. Bye.